Whew. Got something in my eye. What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It is April 11th. It is cold and rainy here in... Actually, no, it's warm. It's warm and rainy, I guess. We're not doing any math today. I promise. No math. No math. No math on Math Monday. Don't have time for it. We have too much to talk about today. Too much. Too much. And because we have so much to talk about, we're only going to say hi to the YouTube Guild members. I see a penguin there in the live stream. Mike Madness, Galima Vasa, welcome back, welcome back. Ryan Pottle, good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone is happy and healthy. Guys, I really hope everybody's happy and healthy. One of my closest friends told me, not really a close friend, I guess. What used to be a very close friend told me on Sunday that they had a tumor removed from their liver. And they didn't tell anybody about it. They took a vacation from work to get surgery and came back to work and let everybody know that they had recently had surgery to remove a tumor. Life is short. Life is short, y'all. Please, please, please stay healthy, stay happy. All of that. That was a little heavy duty. Aloha, Richard. Klangen, welcome back. Satuz, Limbacago. Let's see. Denny's here. Welcome back, Denny. I have the fastest Amira team if the opponents don't show up, says Griff. Whew. All right, let's talk about the fastest. Let's talk about the fastest Amira. Let's go ahead and get this knocked out. We have a very big show today. A very big show. So over on Friday, an embarrassing first, thinking about something else, and I put that down. Put what down? I didn't see what you said. Not again. You said not again. Oh, your first comment. I got you. Ready Player One. We're going to talk about that in a second too. Earlier I guess late last week, I put out a video. The video was who can beat my Amira team the fastest. All right, and the reason why I put this competition out was because Hero Wars, Facebook and web put out this competition right here, the Hero Challenge. They didn't quite flesh it out, and indeed, everyone that visits the Facebook page does indeed get the gift, and it was 3 portal charges, right? It was a nice little gift, and then kind of in response to that, I put out a video, this one right here, who has the fastest Amira. If you can beat the team I shared in this video faster than anybody else, you win a prize. So that Amira was, here we go. This was the lineup. This was the lineup on the right here. Leon with Axel, Dante with Kane, Arachne with Mara, Sebastian with Albus, Astaroth with Oliver, and then the team pet was the same as the team pet with the competition. It was Axel. Now, dozens, if not 100 or more of you sent me messages on Discord over the weekend. And while all of you are amazing in my book, fantastic, thank you so much for attempting the competition. We did have a tie at 16 seconds. 16 seconds. It took these two individuals 16 seconds to beat my team. Right? So we're going to decide who wins. We're going to decide who wins. So we're going to watch both. And then we're going to kind of go from there. So the first way that we could determine a winner would be the first person to reach this number. Is this the one? No, this is Warden. Here we go. So this is Archangel. Okay. And full screen. Archangel from server 15, Rising Storm. I believe this is a Hero Wars web player. Here's his end screen. All right, Dante with Kane. Arachne with Mara. We have Astaroth with Oliver. Leon with Axel. Lean with Axel, and then finally Sebastian and Albus. So this individual beat my team in 16 seconds. 16 seconds. Let's watch the fight real quick. This is the first Archangel from the Rising Storm Guild over on server 15 on Hero Wars web. You can see that there is a Amira here in the attacking team. Just a lot of damage here. A lot of damage. So there you go. At the end of the video, you can see everybody is dead at 144. 16 seconds. Okay, so this was Archangel. This was the first one. Congratulations to Archangel. Now, the second winner here we go. Open original. Here we go. The second winner is Harry Warden from the Achaemenid Empire, not sure how to pronounce that guild, from server 49. And you can see the pets and the heroes and everything are correct. We have an Amira in the attacking team. That was Archangel. Let me find, here we go. Here's Warden. Here's Harry Warden. Making use of Dante, Orion, and Sebastian. Harry used Helios. Archangel used Kira instead of Helios. So again, 16 seconds. Now, the reason why this individual could win is his Amira ended up doing more damage. His Amira did more damage than Archangel's Amira. So guys, I need your help. I need your help. Who should win this? Which Amira did the most damage, says Griff. Okay. Most Amira damage wins. That was long, 144. If it was me, I'd have Amira be the tiebreaker, which Amira contributed more to the fights. Okay. Let's see. Give it to both. I don't have enough. I could, but I'd have to wait a little while to get enough rewards. That'd be a problem. Highest Amira damage. I believe Warden wins this fight because of how much damage Amira did and how fast the opposing enemies died. Dante Tank equals Sniper Hunter. Dante Tank. Have the two teams face each other. Ooh. They both won, so I think you should give them both a prize. That's a consideration. Amira should be the tiebreaker. I agree, Amira. I vote which Amira did most damage. I'm pretty sure the second video lasted longer. Percent of damage done by Amira. Highest Amira damage. Did we disclose tiebreakers before? We've never talked about a tiebreaker, but I didn't think anybody... I should have considered a tiebreaker, I guess. Highest Amira damage. Highest Amira damage. How about count the real time to win? The real time to win. The clock said what it said. Higher Amira can choose. Pick the one that looks the coolest. Face each other team and winner takes all. I mean, how would we do that? Because some teams are better on offense and defense. Both teams face off sounds fair, but who defends matters. Lowest total team power. We're not doing math on Math Monday, Richard. 179 versus the Helios at 176. So Warden would win on that one as well. NFL says flip a coin. Defense pet number 2. Lowest total team power. Let's see. Most Amira damage gets 2 of the 3 boxes. They choose one. Second place chooses another. First place gets the remaining. Okay. Best of 3 team deathmatch and alternate defense. Don't open Pandora's math box. Yeah. So, okay. So the majority of you said that we should do it based on Amira damage. Oops, sorry. The majority of you said based on Amira damage. See, the issue with a tie is if in the future I end up having a dozen players at the 16, I can't very well give I can't very well give a win to every single person, but since there's only 2, maybe we can make a consolation here. Use all the suggested criteria, and whoever wins the most categories gets the win. I have enough. Should I just give them to both? Okay. Let's think about it a little bit longer. Let's think about it a little bit longer, and then we'll come back to it. Yeah? Measure the time more accurately? How would I do that? Like, how? Ticazel says give to both? Nah. I think I might end up giving to both. I don't know. It was a fun competition, and maybe in the future I'll put in there in case of a tie. Share rewards or split a reward. Maybe we split rewards. Maybe since Warden won with highest damage, video editing might show the exact time. I mean, the clock, we rounded up, or we rounded down. We rounded one way or the other on both, so it doesn't really matter. Split seems to be fair. Both deserve reward. Maybe we just give it to both. Let's give it to both. I'll just give it to both. I've got enough rewards. I'll give both. Give one each. Congratulations, Warden. Congratulations, Archangel. But in the future, guys, whoever submitted the video first, in the future, guys, we have to have a tiebreaker rule in place. So in the future, we will make it whoever's hero in question does the most damage. Right? John Knox says refight. John, I would suspect that these teams were attempted multiple times. That this fight was attempted multiple times until there was a lucky string of crits. If I had to guess. Shootout 4 heroes only. In the future, we'll need to figure out the tiebreakers. No ties. This isn't a business suit. We'll give it to both. Archangel and Warden, we'll give it to you both. Congratulations, boys. Great job all around. So, taking a split second here to seg into a different but similar kind of discussion. I want to talk about a couple of different teams to level with Amira and what I feel about Amira, having had her for a couple of days now. Now, Olympus put out a video. He is a YouTuber as well. Here we go. Olympus put out a video, and I should have linked it in the comment section below. But the team on the left is a member of the Olympus Guild, and I don't know if Risk is the player, is the person that made the video, or if this Risk individual is another person in Olympus's guild. The reason why I'm questioning this is because Olympus is the name of the YouTube channel, so I don't know if it's like, I'm not sure what the relationship is here. So if Risk is the author of the YouTube channel Olympus Hero Wars, then this is their team, and this is a I don't know if this is a maxed out fight or if this is a guild war fight, but here's an example of a great Amira team. Okay, you can see here that this is focusing on magic penetration, magic damage. We have control with Arachne. Arachne is actually the tank in this lineup. And we have some pure damage as well. We have several sources of pure damage. Okay, so this is one attacking lineup that I found for a high level player. Okay, this is one great team. Another option that we have is Misty put out a video. Here we go. Is this it? Here we go. Yeah. So Misty put out a video talking about is Amira actually good a couple of days ago, just kind of breaking down Amira as well. And this is the team that she used on defense. Sebastian, Amira, Celeste, Maya, and Aurora. Now, I'm personally not a fan of this specific lineup, but I understand why she chose the heroes that she did. She used this team on defense as a measure of what heroes that Amira counters. Does that make sense? So Amira counters agility heroes for a specific way. She counters strength heroes in a specific way, and she counters intelligence heroes in a specific way. And all of the teams that she threw at this defensive lineup as a way to see if this team was good versus those specific heroes, this team ended up winning out. And I'm not sure if it is because of the heroes that she's using specifically, like trying to build. For example, she tried to build a team around Yasmin to see how it did countering Yasmin lineups, but I don't really feel like the Yasmin lineup was a very strong lineup, if that makes sense, if I'm making sense there. But here's an example of a good Amira defensive team that again, Misty made for her video, and I can see how and why it would be effective. Though I'm not sure that either of these choices are the best way to build Amira. Now, maybe the Olympus one is, but Olympus didn't really go into detail onto the reasoning why he built, or that Risk built, this lineup. He didn't really discuss why he chose the heroes that he did. We can guess why, right? Faceless provides magic penetration, Dorian's healing, Arachne's stuns, and all of the things that stack well. Like, we can assume why these heroes were chosen for the attacking or the defending team. But there's this whole conversation around how to use Amira. There's this whole conversation around how to use this this brand new hero, and let's pull her up here. Switch over to, whoops, wrong one. Sorry about that, guys. So Amira she's this interesting style of hero that has 3 heavy control abilities, right? 3 heavy control abilities geared at specific countering choices. Now, you could potentially argue that this counter agility, counter critical hit hero is unnecessary because it is 7 seconds. It's only a 7-second duration, right? And if you're attacking Amira, you can just time it to not land during this 7 seconds. It could be a problem delaying your attacks. It absolutely could be. And if you're playing on defense and this Amira is attacking into you, that could be a problem because your defensive team with critical hits is obviously not able to time their critical hit, their ultimates, like Yasmin's ultimate, for example. But I'm not going to restart. No, we're not restarting. It ends up being that Helios with Merlin is just a better choice. Doesn't fit at all, says Dragon. Okay. Helios with Merlin is just a better choice overall. And in fact, there are other, counter crit heroes out there that they don't do exactly what she does, but they kind of avoid critical hits as well, like a dodge team, like the Yasmin tank lineups, or the Dante tank lineups, or the Arachne tank lineups, right? So, that's one counter ability. The blue counter ability is the one that, reduces enemy magic attack. And this is nice, right? This is nice. Is it enough? It ramps up, right? It ramps up the amount of damage that's reduced. But is it much different than what, like, a magic defense artifact would do? It is. Yeah, it's a nice bonus. It's a nice addition. Completely unrelated, but I just noticed Nexter sent out 15. Yeah, we're going to talk about that Exuvium for sure. We're going to talk about that in just a second, Exuvium. Yeah. And then finally, this Violet ability. This Violet ability has a unique counter effect that the other abilities don't have. So Amira's Violet ability blocks buffs from strength heroes. This counters Astaroth. So does Morgan. Yeah. So does any number of really, really tank killer heavy builds, like Iris builds or Qingmao builds, right? But one thing that I've noticed about this that I think may help me personally is that this will steal Anvari's displacement buff. Which I'm not sure how that would end up working in every situation, but in some situations I can see it benefiting my Kark team to move the displacement buff off of the enemy tank and onto the little totem, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? The Anvari stops himself and the tank or the hero in front of him from displacement effects like Kark knockups, faceless knockbacks, all those kind of things. If her Art of Deceit did damage per each level tick, those 7 seconds she would be better, but she doesn't. Yep, I agree. So to me, Amira is like a budget of 3 heroes. Amira is like a combination of a Morgan, a Helios, and a hero with a magic defense artifact, or a magic defense, team buff of some kind, or a magic attack reduction, which they do exist, heroes that reduce the enemy's magic attack, but not the whole version of that hero. Obviously, this is an entire Helios plus an entire Morgan plus an entire magic defense artifact hero. This is just pieces of that. So then you got to take a look at her ultimate ability, which does a lot of damage. This ultimate ability, if left unchecked for 7 seconds, does a ton of damage. So if you can build a team around the ultimate and just get the extra stuff as a bonus, maybe if you're building your team around Amira's magic damage ultimate, but you also don't have to level up Helios. You don't have to level up Morgan. You see what I'm saying here? It's not necessarily use this hero instead of Helios. Use this hero instead of Morgan, right? Use this hero because you like the massive area of effect damage, which can't be negated by Sebastian, which everybody is using. Use this hero to boost that ultimate. Maybe even have her ultimating quickly, ulting twice in a row, so she gets double the hits if you can somehow. Maybe with like a Jorgen or something like that for the energy boost shield. And then all of this extra stuff is just icing on the cake. But does it get left undamaged because it can be reduced, right? Yep. Would Amira be good early game for new players? I don't know. She might be good against heavy defense teams that don't do much damage, so her ult hits big. Yeah, I can definitely see that, Dragon. I can definitely see her being a use case for a heavy tank or heavy heal build, a timeout build, if you will. I can definitely see that use case. Calnup, what'd you say? My Chaba had helped Kark against them very multiple attempts. I don't need Amira for that. Okay, there you go. You can have Amira and Faceless plus Stun Paralyzing Hero, Phobos, Arachne, Leon, or even Kark for high damage. Okay. Topaz says, the issue I experienced was finding a team that kept her alive long enough to do something. I think that I really like... what happened? Nope, not that one. I really like Risk's team here. It's a Arachne tank, which isn't always going to work. But Arachne tank seemed to do very well against Dante tank, right? Oh, I guess it's an Astaroth tank, not a Dante tank. It's an Astaroth tank. Sorry, I'm a little out of frame there. You get my point, though. I can see her killing campaign enemies in spades. Okay, she might be good against heavy diff. Oh, yeah, I already read that. So maybe the way to build Amira is more for offense, not being a counter hero. Like, the fact that she has these counter abilities is very great. It's really solid. But maybe we build her on a big magic attack damage. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. But her main problem is she's split on too many sides, and in almost neither does a good job, decent at best. But does she save people money by switching to Geico? I mean, by not having to level up Helios, Morgan, Chaba, a magic defense artifact hero. I'm still a little undecided on her. I watched a lot of videos about her. Like I said, Olympus's and Misty's and a couple of others. And I'm just undecided. There are some definite upsides to using her, but do you need, like, is the things that she's countering such a pressing problem, such a huge issue that we can't just do without her? Can she get Dorian's aura? In some cases, Crypto Life, yes. Geico is a sponsor. I don't even use Geico for my car insurance. I just don't know if her benefit outweighs the fact that you need to up yet another hero. Well, D. Warman, consider that this would be more towards... The way I look at new heroes are for newer players. Right? New heroes are for newer players that still have a way to go. Right? And they can grow with these newer players. A lot of us that have been playing for a while, 6 months, a year, 3 years... We have solutions for the problems that she solves already. Like you said, for example, D. Warman, if you already have Helios leveled up per se. Amira would make more sense if we had same or similar factions as in mobile. Yeah, Calnup, I'm concerned, or I'm curious why we don't have a faction with, Satori and Martha and all that as well. Yeah. Bottom line, says Finkelzo, against some teams you'd rather have her as the counter hero instead of Helios, Morgan, etc. And against some teams you won't. It all depends. Yep. And this really all boils down to the kind of the next thing that I want to roll into. The two types of players. Something happened over the weekend. I let people get the better of me sometimes, and we're going to talk about this in a second. But if I'm going to put a question out there, and I need some help. I need some help from you all, the community. All right, maybe somebody's here that can help me out. I am tired of a specific conversation, a very, very specific conversation. And the conversation goes like this. All right, so this is my please help me, my community, with this problem. I'm tired of this conversation. It's some variant of this. Sebastian is the best tank. Or I'm sorry, the best hero in the game, and changes everything. That's part of the conversation. The second part of the conversation is Aurora is the best tank in the game, and high-end players use Aurora. And if you don't use Aurora, you're wrong. Okay? And then the third piece of the conversation is you don't know any better because you're not a high-level player and all you can do is max testing. These are the three parts of the conversation that I'm really tired of having. I'm really, really tired of having. And this was brought on by my Corvus video from like 2 weeks ago, where I was suggesting people level up Corvus as a high potential tank for 2022, because Corvus is still missing 1 or 2 skins, and he has pretty high stats, and he soft counters a large part of the meta, right? Corvus's totem specifically is very strong against a large number of heroes. So here's my ask, guys. Here's my ask. I need a player with a very, very high level Aurora, Sebastian, Twins, Celeste team. I don't need it to be maxed out, but I would prefer it to be maxed out. I need somebody to challenge me on my Facebook account with an Aurora, Sebastian, Celeste, Twins team, and with whatever the pets are. I don't know for sure exactly what they are, but I want it to be in manual mode, and I want it to be current stats, manual mode and current stats, because I want to see just how effective like a 40k power judge is at countering Sebastian. I want to see how well a 40k, 50k power Phobos is at countering Sebastian. I want to see how strong a 40k Iris is at countering Aurora, or the handful of other, Dragon, exactly. I'm curious exactly what I need to have invested in these counter heroes in order to defeat the best tank and the best hero overall. So if anybody has any of that set of 5 heroes, but I don't have the Twins up very high, okay? These are conversations with people that don't understand that the basis of the game is not to be the best, but to be the best strategist. Small brain thinker is not a fight worth having. No, it's not a fight that I'm trying to pick or win, rods to reels. I'm more trying it for my own account, for what I have leveled, where I need to go with it. My 30k Jorgen does just fine against 80k Satori. Okay, very nice, very nice. We need Pat Fez. That's the hard part. How far do you need to go with these support counter heroes to make them truly effective? So if this is the best team, which nobody's saying that this team is the best team. This is just a team that I'm tired of seeing thrown around as the reason why you shouldn't level any other tank aside from Aurora. And because of Sebastian, this hero sucks. Because of Sebastian, this hero sucks. Because of Sebastian here, this hero sucks. Because, by the way, and this is what inspired me to want to, not this video, not this one. Here we go. This one right here. This fight right here is what inspired me to want to look into this, because the enemy has a Sebastian here, right? The enemy has a Sebastian. I'll tell you what, I'm not showing the screen. There we go. The enemy has a Sebastian there, and the only, well, I guess there are technically a couple here. You have Arachne that does stuns. You have Heidi that does some kind of blind, right? And then you do Faceless that does stuns. And only one of Amira's abilities can be reduced by Sebastian. You don't have the traditional Sebastian counters in this lineup. Yet, this Sebastian, this enemy lineup is stunned. In fact, I'm going to go find this video. I'm going to go find this video so we can all watch it together, just so you can see what I mean by this. And I'm coming to a point. I'm coming to a point in just a second here. Here we go. Full screen. So this is Olympus's video. Hero or Amira, new hero. Here we go. Counter Jorgen. Nope, this isn't what I'm looking for. Here we go. Here we go. So this is that lineup right there. This is that lineup that I was just showing you. This is a good attacking lineup for Amira. All right, here's that screenshot. So let's watch this fight. And you tell me how much Sebastian is actually countering these debuff heroes. How effective is this maxed out Sebastian? So there's the first handful of stuns. And then here comes more stuns and more stuns. This enemy team is stun locked. This defending team is completely shut down. Stunned, 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 stunned. Still going. Look at how long this stun is. Now maybe this is the strength of Arachne, right? Maybe this is just showing us how strong Arachne is. And at this point, it doesn't matter. Dante is dead. What else do you have? You have two support heroes in Isaac and Sebastian. You have a tank and a healer. Nah. Yeah. Wasn't it you who said because of Sebastian and Isaac, the twins are bad now? Yeah. I mean, yeah. They're just, I don't know. The equipment you can purchase in the Mystery Go see. I find that Sebastian doesn't really work against Arachne. Did you see my Discord message I sent you as Nate the Great? Nate, no, I did not see it. Chuck Norris said all of the Olympus players. I would love to interview some of these high-level players. In fact, I reached out to a member of God Eaters, Rank Dog. I don't know if you're here or if you're watching, but one of the teams that beats the 160 Osh every week. I'm trying to interview a couple of them and a couple of the Olympus guys. I think it'd be a lot of fun to have them on, and you guys can ask them questions, or maybe we can make a list of questions to ask him. I've Judge or 80K both. Let's see. I probably should check it out. Very helpful to fix my team. Very helpful to fix my team. Nate, I don't see any message from you on Discord. So if anybody has that team, or if anybody knows somebody that has that team, please send it my way. Please send it my way. Because, you know, I've got a, let's see. I've got a 29K Phobos. I've got a 30K almost Phobos. I would love to see if my Phobos is good enough to counter that Sebastian, you know, and then on. And this is going to lead into the reason why I'm having this this discussion, or the reason why does the Isaac beating sub? No, it does not apply. No name found. It does not apply to mobile. Sub Isaac on mobile is not a twins counter. What level am I looking for? Cry Havoc, as close to maxed out twins holy trinity team as you can throw at me. So this Corvus video, right? It got a lot of people sending me messages about why he's not the best tank. And over the weekend, yesterday and the day before, we had a very interesting interaction on the general thread. I'm sorry, the general channel of my Discord with an individual that swears up and down that Corvus is nerfed. Can you make a crossover? Yeah, I think so. You can send private messages on Facebook from server to server. Soon to be tank. Yeah, that was part of it. So the idea, just a quick summary of the Corvus tank video was that Corvus count. Well, I've already mentioned this. Corvus counters a lot of people in the meta, and he is missing some of his stats, so he could be a very strong tank. And I think he's going to be a very strong tank. The main people that people keep throwing at is that no, Corvus is not, because he's too flimsy, right? He's easy to kill. Well, that's of course every tank is easy to kill, right? Every tank. So the point of the video is not for the top 1%. It's not for the top 100 players in the world. It's not for those people. Those people don't watch my video, right? My videos are for players that are having to deal with counter heroes that are effective in the 30 and 40K. The average player. I would bet you I would bet you that 99% of Hero Wars players across all versions of the game will never max a hero. 99% or higher players will never max a single hero. And to have a conversation like, yeah, but Amira or Aurora is the best tank at in-game, and in order to win in Guild Wars at in-game, you have to have Aurora. A maxed out Aurora, okay? A maxed out Aurora versus a partially leveled Aurora counter is going to crush that Aurora counter, right? The Aurora is going to win. You need to level up the Aurora counter a little bit. The Aurora counter is got to get leveled up a little bit in order to successfully counter the Aurora, right? So if you leveled up the Aurora counter to max, which is a low priority compared to other heroes that you might have chosen for your team, or because it's a new hero, or because you just don't want to level that hero, it ends up making a hero like Aurora artificially better than you think they are. And I'm not here to say that Aurora is a bad tank. I think Aurora is a fantastic tank. Easily one of the best tanks that there is. Easily. But a maxed out hero compared to a hero like, let's choose, I don't know, like Osha. Osha is working on the Kraken in Chapter 10. Do you think Osha, who's working on the Kraken in Chapter 10, is going to have more trouble with a 30k or 40k Aurora counter or a maxed Aurora counter? Which one does she need to worry about more? Like, the average player isn't going up against players that have 20, 30 maxed heroes. The point that I'm trying to make is the average player, the difference in power level of the average player and the counter and the counter hero that you need to level up is much smaller than those high-end players that are playing for the same. They're playing for the same golden Guild War trophies that we are, sure. But just because you're playing for them on server 1 or server 5 or server 10 doesn't mean that the golden Guild War trophies on server 50 or 100 are any better or worse. They screwed the game up with these factions. Okay. I think Amira is not a bad hero to level starting out. I agree. She's pretty good. And she's got high defenses, right? Similar cases with Isaac's magic defense. Okay. After 5 years, I only have one hero maxed out as long as you don't count Ascension. Ascension added a whole nother level of cost to it. Bessie asked about how many boxes of sand you need to get your Amira to 5 stars. No idea, Dwayne. No idea. Sorry, my friend. Somebody did answer you, though, Osha. I think Kayn is a good choice. Although, what I would say to anybody having trouble with the campaign is just continue leveling your main team, and you'll get past it eventually. They'll get past it eventually. I disagree. I enjoy the factions. Okay. Do factions matter yet? I still find them useless. Okay. Very hard to max. Yeah. But do you guys see the point that I'm trying to make? Like, is this just all in my head? Like, players that are worried about, like, all of us should be worried about, you know, what the ultimate strength of a hero is going to be. Like, is Yasmin at high levels a good enough damage dealer? Is my Astaroth at high levels a good enough tank? Well, a lot of people would say that Astaroth is one of the worst tanks in the game at high levels on all versions of the game. Personally, I don't care. I enjoy Astaroth. I enjoy him being my tank. Like, I know that his ultimate sucks compared to other heroes' ultimates. You know, he's brought along for an easily countered handful of abilities, but right, he's got high health. He does the tank thing, right? He tanks okay for the people that I go up against. And I'm enjoying it. I'm winning the fights that I'm supposed to be winning and losing the fights that I'm supposed to be losing. I don't know. I maxed Astaroth. Okay. I personally enjoy trying to beat the enemy team with weaker teams. It's more gratifying. I like it. I like it. So the whole point of my YouTube channel is geared towards the average player, newer and average players, right? And a lot of you that are better than me or more advanced than I am just hang around because, you know, you enjoy me struggling at math or whatever. Let's see. Someone suggested one needs 210 of the sand chests. Okay, 210. That sounds good. That sounds good. Yasmin is glass cannon, however you flip it. Okay. Okay. So this argument that at high levels, if you want to win Guild Wars, you have to level Aurora, or at high levels, nobody is using Corvus, is the real thing that set me off. Is this individual on my Discord telling me that at high levels, and Calnap, if you're still here, you know exactly who I'm talking about, Calnap. They get it in their head that Corvus just isn't that good at high levels. Nobody on my server uses this. There's been a 12% drop in Corvus usage on my server. Like, where do you get that number? 12% drop. Like, come on, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Corvus with the correct backup will wreck every team. You could say that for literally every tank in the game, except for maybe Chaba. Let's see. R2, I remember when Astaroth was supposedly better tank of the game, and now he is not as shiny, but still does the job. I think he does a great job. R2. Almost forget that after 28 months playing, I finally beat Seymour. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, Klangen. Astaroth is not a good defense hero with Iris. GG, I'm here to tell you that no tank is a good defense hero with Iris. At some point, you just need to stop trying to convince people, though. Yeah. Dragon says, I must admit, Corvus is a tougher cookie than everyone gives him credit for. You have to abandon standard term teams and think of the out of the box. It's hard to beat unknown team. Yeah, so this is a great discussion. I like this. Everyone on my server uses Corvus, says Cinder. I love it. Cordy, if you're still here, you use Corvus, right? You use Corvus? Rufus is good against Iris, yep. Just have to find a counter to the Trinity meta, and you'll win at all, I guess. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Nobody uses the Trinity on my... Like, nobody uses that lineup on my server. Like, it's such a dumb thing to say that... Like, look. This is defense, right? And, defense in Arena is one thing. But nobody uses the twins. Nobody uses the twins on my server. Nobody uses the twins on my server. Oh, here's a 10 rank that uses the twins. Oh, there you go. Aurora, Celeste, Sebastian. Boom. There you go. Maybe I should message Andrew. Maybe I should message Andrew and have him attack me. Oh, man. Everyone on my server uses Yasmin. Curse them. I dare to say that even Chaba has some advantages over Aurora. I don't know how low-level Aurora can counter Chaba, but I know Chaba has some chances against Corvus. Okay. Ben says mine is all Kark and Dante. Galad is popular in top 15 on my server. That's so wild, right? And that kind of leads into this whole idea that maybe you're just blind, to the things on your server. I've got a tremendous amount of like Qingmao Celeste Ginger teams with Galahad tank on my server. You're all top players use twins or Kark teams. Now almost no one days, and they use all Dante and Arachne Dante. 6 months from now, it will be different. Yeah. I told somebody in a comment this weekend that I regret every point that I invested into Aurora. Every point. Given how easy she is to counter with low investment in heroes. With low investment into specific heroes. But that's how it is with everybody. Right? Server metas. My server has all variants of KSJ. I don't see KSJ at all on my server. What's up, Renee? Can't believe I actually caught the live stream. Welcome. Good to have you. Every server has some specific heroes they use a lot. Mine is a ton of Anvari tanks. I would love to see more Anvari tanks. It would give me a reason to, finally level some other heroes other than Kark. What did you know about the Adventure Begins event? I'm not sure what you mean there. David Denal's got it right there. The reason might be that there is no cross server that everybody. Yeah, that's really what it boils down to. It's like your golden Guild War trophies mean the same as mine do. 25 servers higher. All right, let's do some Guild War. Monday, April 11th, Guild War versus Fight Club. We're gonna fight this Water plus 3 Super Titans lineup with my Earth Titan team. The plan here is to use my Reflection Totem to kill the enemy Araji first, and then kill the enemy Hyperion and Eden right after that. Can we charge up fast enough? Can my Anvari survive? Who just went down? Nova? Oh man, it's so good that Nova went down. I'll take it, man. Reflection damage, letting my Angus do all of the area of effect damage that he wants to do. Here comes a big rock to your face. Blap. Okay. We're going to reflect the last little bit of that. Hopefully my Sylvan stays alive. Okay, we good. The Thorns totem reflected Araji, and hopefully we heals. Come on. Oh no, we might lose. We're getting a much slower charge totem here. Okay, we didn't get a third retribution totem activation, but that's okay. That was a closer fight than I would care to admit. Let's see. I hope they rework Thea. I find Mara is good against Omara. Mara with who? John. The new players try and copy or make their own versions of the top players. Okay, the Aurora comparison isn't really fair. She's the tank, but a lot of the people who invested in her did it for her power as a DPS machine gun with Kayn. Yeah, I think it's still a fantastic choice for a tank. I really do. Having a tank that also does a lot of damage, I think it's a great thing. I think it's great. I would like an Astaroth rework. I would like to see his ultimate get improved. I think the revive needs to stick because of how important Morgan's shtick is. The Demon Allegiance and the energy burn that he does, I like those, but they could be a little bit stronger. His ultimate, his shield needs to be improved. Like his shield, Astaroth's shield is like one basic attack. That's it. Mara as a team pet. Okay, I like it. And I hate Galahad. I don't hate Galahad. I just chose not to love him. What is this? Song I don't recognize. All right, so versus Alvaro. We fought this guy like 3 weeks in a row. Versus Alvaro. Let's just double check. I know what to use, but let's just double check. Here we go. We used Helios, Sebastian, Faceless. Helios, Sebastian, Faceless. Right. Is everybody clear on why we're using these heroes? Obviously, we're using Lord Karcthulu. Because we made a pact with the deep, and we have to always use Kark in our guild wars. Forever. We're using Sebastian to remove the debuffs that Qingmao applies, as well as the debuff that Fenris and Celeste applies. We're using Faceless as a magic damage or magic penetration boost for the Helios, and to push back the Luther, and also as an additional synergy with Kark. We're using Helios to counter the 2 critical hit heroes right here. Of course, Astaroth is the absolute best tank in the game. And we're going to get a Faceless Luther copy here. Oh, Mini Drag Bike. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Why do you use Helios against Yasmin? Right. No hate to Galahad. We just knock him in the air and boop him on the head. A Grim Reaper styled skin would be awesome. That would be awesome. Is Axel the right pick? Questionable, but I don't want to think about it. I know this team is going to win. We're going for the Luther copy. I don't think we can do it, guys. I don't think we can do it. Maybe if we had Jorgen and delayed him. Uh-oh. Kark tank. Whoops, I just copied Sebastian. Well, we lost because we were playing around there. It is what it is. It is what it is. The important thing, though, guys, The really sad part about this is that yet again, we did not copy Luther. Big mad. I am big mad. You blinded? Oliver might have been better. Maybe. Okay, let's switch gears here and let's talk about Hero Wars Mobile. So, what can I say about Hero Wars Mobile? What can I say? We had a little bit of a struggle with Hero Wars Mobile. Nothing new. Okay, nothing was added from Loader on. Okay, so this event right here, and I did a video on this event yesterday, so there's no reason to go into it in great detail. This event right here is ridiculous. Purchase 60 products in the dungeon shop. Like, if you're curious as to why this event is ridiculous, then go check it out. Go check out the video that I published yesterday. We did get a little bit in the mail. 15 of the Titan artifact chests. This was our make good. This was our, we've noticed that many players are having trouble completing the missions in the Power of the Elements event. At the moment, we do not have the ability to make changes to the missions, but the event will be redesigned in the future. Please accept this gift from us for the inconvenience. Best regards, the Hero Wars team. Okay, so the problem with 15 chests. First of all, thank you, Hero Wars. Thank you, Alina, for going to bat for us. Thank you for taking care of this issue. The problem with 15 chests is that the big reward is 18 chests, not 15. And also, there's a lot of dust there as well. Now, a lot of us don't need dust. A lot of us do need dust. It varies. Some people want the chests more. Some people want the dust more. Some people want both, right? In the future, this event is going to be changed. 100%, this will never happen again. It might be tuned to like the 20 range, but who is going to save up? Who's going to save up dungeon coins for this task? Let's see. Good event, dumb tasks. Okay. Good event, dumb tasks. I like it. Harry Ravenclaw, Harry Warden here. Thank you, Charlie, for the competition. Okay. Congrats, Harry. I don't know if you saw, but the chat, for the most part, was going to side with you, Harry. Unfortunately, that's not what we ended up doing for the rewards, Harry. We're going to give you both the rewards. You and Archangel both are going to get all 3 of the Legends packages. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us, by the way, Harry. 15 was way too low. So, if they have this task in the future, like, am I as a content creator, as a strategist, right? As an efficiency first resource manager of this game, unless you spend, no, Sadat, you can't do this. There's no way to buy dungeon coins. You cannot buy dungeon coins unless you get the bundle, right? Unless you get the bundle that has a small amount of dungeon coins in it, which some people did get over the last 2 days. Unless you get that bundle, you can't buy dungeon coins. You can only get dungeon coins by completing the Titanite task every day. Where are you at? This one right here. This is the only way to get dungeon coins, right? So now, am I supposed to suggest people to save up dungeon coins for this event for the future? Like, is that the plan? Like, do you need to sit on... Like, you needed something like 20 to 26,000 dungeon coins plus a couple of thousand emeralds in order to complete this task. In order to complete all 60 purchases, you needed like 20 to 26,000 of the currency as well as a bunch of emeralds. Because we save artifact chest keys for a specific event. We save... we save Titan spheres. We save pet eggs on the Facebook and website of things. Language says 60 products, not purchases. A single purchase of dust should have covered all the tasks in that section. I fix it, but but that's not really the point of it. That's not really the point of it. For a long time, I had 25,000 dungeon coins. Okay. Other issue we've had is with Hydra dying before everyone can get their 5 hits. Cinder, that is being worked on. There are at least 6 classes. There are at least classes in the pyramid. Max pay on the way free. Soulstone dolls. Yeah, we save our Soulstone dolls, our heroic nesting dolls. Good point, Ficalzo. Feral Phoenix, we're working on the Vajar fight. We're working on Vajar. Titan Skin Stones is greater than the amount of resources you get from the event task. Yes, it is. Are you going to fight Bra? All right, I already answered that. So then they put Fafnir in here as an Easter egg of sort. They put the Fafnir banner in here as kind of a tease for the upcoming hero Fafnir. By the way, guys, tomorrow night is when Fafnir goes live on Hero Wars Mobile. So tomorrow morning, hopefully we'll have a list of what the tasks are. And if we don't, then I may push off the video. But if you're a mobile player and you want an additional day out of the Fafnir event, if you're a mobile player, don't do your dailies tomorrow until you get the task list. Until the task list gets circulated. Like Loadrunner will post it sometime in the morning. It'll be leaked by somebody in the next, I don't know, 24 hours or so. It'll probably be available to everybody by like 8 a.m. Central Time, which is what, like 1 p.m. UTC. Fafnir event is like a 7-day event. I'm hoping it's a brawl event because, oh man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to try out my my new Way of Honor team. I cannot wait. Man, I can't wait. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, I'd much rather have Fafnir on Facebook than Amira. He seems more useful to me. I'm actually really excited about Fafnir. I'm really excited about him. After reading the tease for the skills today that they posted on the official Facebook page, I'm really excited about it. Isn't there a live video that will feature the missions? A live video that will feature the missions. The live stream. Oh, there is a live stream. Hold on. You're right, Finkelzo. They did announce a live stream, didn't they? Did they? Did they announce a live stream? Yeah. Here we go. Over on Hero Wars mobile Facebook page, they have announced a Fafnir live stream tomorrow, April 12th, 4 p.m. UTC, which is 11 a.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. UTC, Fafnir giveaway. So go to the Hero Wars mobile Facebook page and go click on this video and leave a comment on that video with your account ID. It's not one of my competitions. It's a Hero Wars mobile official competition for a chance to get an absolute star Fafnir. If I get it, I'm going to give it to one of you guys, but I haven't won yet. Yeah, so live stream tomorrow. I'll be there. Hope to see all of you there as well. Think Fafnir is a well thought out skill set? I do too. I like it a lot. It's kind of grown on me a little bit. I'm a huge fan. Is it enough to make me want to level up a Blessed team though? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when the event goes live. Play around with it a little bit. Might be interesting to use him outside of Way of Honor. I can see some lineups for it. I disagree about the language, but either way, I'd rather see them add more ways to get dungeon coins. I mean, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Those look like Judge's lightning bolts. Sorry, I've got a very important question to ask somebody. Okay. Tomorrow's live stream is 12 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. UTC. It is exactly 1 hour after the mobile live stream goes live. If they are still live when 12 p.m. rolls around, I will start and we will finish watching the live stream together. Mini Drag Bike says Blessed team is one of the strongest teams out there. That's cool. I haven't personally leveled them up to that high. But yeah, I could see them being strong. A lot of heroes in that lineup for the Hydra and other counter teams. I mean, you already have Helios and nobody levels up Galahad, right? And Marcus is a strong use case for the Hydra. So there's a lot of blessed heroes out there already. I'm sure people will rock and roll with it. We will see you all tomorrow. I'll see you in this live stream, and then right after, I'll see you in Still Need a Tank. No, the Blessed team has a tank. Blessed team has 2 tanks. 3 tanks, really. Yeah, 3 tanks. Yeah. All right. Great stream today. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.